Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. First of all, let me introduce our group members. First is Nurul Huda binti Hashim. Second is Abdul Hasif bin Abdul Jalil. Third is Atirah binti Abdul Rahim. Fourth is Muhammad Syazwan bin Syamsul Bahri. And the last is Nur Atikah binti Rusli. Without further ado, let we start.
99 Speedmart was based at Klang Selangor as a traditional stationery store that built by Lee Tiam Wah in 1987. After he rebranding his store from 99 Request into 99 Speedmart, the company was expanded with a new store opening at Batu Belah, Klang Selangor. The owner of 99 Speedmart was born with poliomyelitis. It's a disease related with central nervous system, and since young he was formerly bound to a wheelchair for a whole life. He opened his first store with his own money that he saving that called as Pasaraya Hiap Break in 1987 at age 23 years old. The first launch of his retail training where he learned about what guests would buy and connect with supplier to learn about their price. Now, total outlet they have 2020 and storehouse have 12 outlets. Perfecting talent recruitment and selection practice, they committed to employing stylish, good campaigner while engaging in reclamation and selection practice that misbehave with all applicable employment laws. The strategy of hiring a directly submit completed opportunity numbers to help in shadowing and reporting. Reclamation source also can do only one stage of an interview regarding interval advertisement, online job aboard, or hand referrals. To fulfill its object, charge and colorful condition, operation and administration can also make seductive benefit similar to medical card and so on. 99 Speedmart also need to upgrade the system for applying vacancy in 99 Speedmart online.
Talent recruitment and selection practice. Recruitment and selection is part of the multi-layer process. Recruitment involves actively seeking out and advertising to potential candidates and obtaining their interest in the positions. Selections refer to the process of determining the best candidate from the pool of application. Below are the procedure of talent recruitment, selection and practice. Number 1, staffing model, framework or theory. Number 2, human resource planning. Number 3, job analysis. Number 4, recruitment and selection method and strategies. Number 5, decision making, and the last is a final match in the recruitment.
What is a staffing models, frameworks, or theories? In 99 Speedmart organization, staffing is a process of acquiring, deploying, and returning a workforce of sufficient quantity and quality to create positive impacts on the organization effectiveness. This is because 99 Speedmart emphasizes the quality of work for all its employees. Acquiring. Staffing system must guide the acquisition, deployment, and retention of its workforce. This involves planning for the numbers and type of people needed. Establishing job requirement in the form of their qualification or knowledge, skills, abilities, and other characteristic cases needed to perform the job effectively. Deployment. Deployment refers to the placement of new hires in the actual job they will hold. Something that may not be entirely clear at the time of hire, such as the specific work unit or need to be put at which department. Retention. Seek to manage the inevitable flow of employees out of the organization. Sometimes, these outflows are involuntary on the part of the employees, such as through layoff or the sales of a business unit to another organization. Human resource planning. Human resource planning is a continuous process and collection of action used to estimate internal labor supply and demand within a company. Compare this projection to identify employment shortage and then create action plan to close these gaps. Plan for achieving specified personnel levels and staffing quality are included in action plan. Finding and approaching people from within or outside of an organization to fill open position or add personnel is also known as employee recruiting. As for 99 Speedmart, the more opening outlet in Malaysia, the more they need to open for recruitment and staffing, as they need to add more staff for the business to run smoothly. For example, maybe every outlet needs 10 staff to handle the outlet business. So, if 99 Speedmart has 2020 outlets, 20,200 people need to be hired by the company. Logically, the more the company expand the business, they need more people to handle the business from the below to a higher level. Human resource planning is carried out by the cooperation for a specific unit, such as all workers at headquarters, but for the audit department, the external audit team will be recruited by the manager himself. Job analysis. Job analysis refers to the process of researching and describing the specific requirement of a job. A traditional job description, which lists the major tasks, duties, and responsibility of a job, is familiar to anyone who has ever looked for work. Before starting the hiring process, companies should do a job analysis to identify the essential components of the position before creating a job description that outlines the duties and skills requirements. For 99 Speedmart Company, as previously stated, the human resource manager does job analysis entails gathering and recording job-related data such as the knowledge and skills required by the candidates to perform a job, the duties and responsibility involve, the education qualification and experience required, and the physical and emotional characteristic required to perform a job in the desired manner. The company will check if candidates have a criminal or court records that will affect the company later.
Recruitment and selection method and strategies. 99 Speedmart use the matrix structure as their company organization structure. As mentioned before, 99 Speedmart has 2020 outlets, 12 warehouse and 1 headquarters in Malaysia. So the recruitment and selection process must be tough to handle if only the HR department handle this thing. So this process will be divided with HR only carrying out the recruitment process for headquarters, staff and manager for the outlet. But for the outlet and warehouse staff, anyone that want to join the company will be interviewed by the manager outlet. In this company, employer use internal job posting or offer to encourage employee to identify internal promotion opportunities to the high level. It is a good choice also because by that, employer already know the skill and ability handle the position. Then after that, they will open the external recruitment by job posting such as on company official website, social media, poster and job application. Decision making. After obtaining information through the preceding step, selection or decision making is the most critical of all steps. When we talk about decision making in 99 Speedmart, all decision making related to recruitment and selection depends on HR manager. For example, in 99 Speedmart headquarters, entirely all the application will transfer and handled by HR, then they will choose the appropriate department for the candidate by their qualification. After they select the appropriate department, the HR manager will pass the candidate information to the department manager to make the finalized decision to choose the best one. If they accept the candidate, the HR manager will continue to the next step of recruitment and selection step. Final match in recruitment and selection. The final match is based on all information gathered during the recruitment and selection process, including resume, interview, test result, application rating, reference checks, and the advice of the selection by the manager to choose the best candidate to fill in the vacancy. For new employee, the best practice is to ensure that new hire understand all the aspects of the business flow and the organization culture. But mostly, new hire at 99 Speedmart will be fresh grad or have zero experience. Every manager at the outlet and warehouse will be training at headquarters first before they will handle as a leader. Other staff will be on 6-month probation and have to ensure that new hire have realistic expectation about what they can likely achieve within certain time frame.
In this slide, we're gonna look on suggestion for improving talent recruitment and selection practices for 99 Speedmart Company. The first one is based on the staffing flow. The staffing process helps to select the right person with appearances, skills, qualification and experience. One of the suggestions is to increasing their promotion job by promoting using any kinds of media. Second is to do onboarding or training to all levels of the staff. Training is an integral part of the staffing process and it helps the employees to develop their skills and knowledge. Next is staffing method. Strategy staffing refers to a strategy of hiring a small core of the number of the permanent employees and using temporary employees for the others, more specialized position. Our suggestion for 99 Speedmart is use any kind of exam during the interview. They should do a test, for example like aptitude test. With these all strategies and method, they can increase the productivity or find the most suitable candidates for the right position.
Suggestion for improving talented recruitment and selection practice. Under management and administration, for this suggestion, we would like 99 Speedmart to give more attractive benefit. They should give more attractive benefit to attract people to work with their company. For example, medical coverage that also coverage both and the staff parents. Upgrade fill-up vacancy system. They should upgrade the form of vacancy to a system. This will make the vacancy screening faster than the usual one that use, which is from the paper.
99 Speedmart is a Malaysia chain of convenience store and is one of the largest mini request chains in the country. Authorization from the Human Resource Director is needed to initiate any action for an open position, including reclamation expenditure, advertising, canvassing and offer of employment. The Human Resource Department will meet with the hiring director to bandy the position and determine the most effective reclamation and selection process. Upon the selection of the final seeker, the hiring director and the Human Resource Department will unite to develop an applicable offer of employment including position title, compensation and so on.